is Myeonghee King. This is the first time I came to India. I think so exciting. Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Hello, I'm Leo, and it's my first time to come here, India, and I'm so excited to spend time with you and my coworkers tomorrow. And within 3 days, I have a speech, English speech. So I'm ready, and I'm gonna prepare my speech at some organizations. Yes, thank you. See you later. It's our first day to speak to the organizations. We practiced a lot, and we are ready already to speech. Yeah, see ya. Have a good day.
As you all know, today we'll be talking on freedom and human rights.
After my mother left, I stayed with my father for 4 years. He did everything he could, but the system didn't leave room for home. As a child, I was angry at my mother. I needed a home. I could understand why she left. It wasn't until months later that I began to understand her.
Many North Korean peoples in North Korea and China and other developing countries, they are still fighting to protect basic human rights and protect themselves. I believe that all people deserve their human rights, no matter their background. But North Korean people cannot do that.
Abroad and in front of people. I was getting nervous, but yeah, I was really glad to have you understand about North Koreans and about my story. Yeah, thank you.
We've been doing this work since 2013. We've had about 600 North Korean refugees studying English, public speaking, and career development. We've had 21 English speech contests featuring North Korean refugees.
Event was so unforgettable for me, and specifically I really enjoyed meeting all of them, and they were so inspiring, and I think this should happen more frequently, and it was.
Why don't we start with just quick introductions of who we are and what we do at Prosperity?
I teach public speaking at the Seoul University of Foreign Studies.
I have been working for a long time as a researcher under the Ministry of Education.
Growing up in North Korea, I believe that North Korea was the greatest country in the world. I thought to work with Kim Il-sung and Kim Il-sung family. It looks like God. I believe that. But I didn't realize that anything was wrong.
When I was 6 years old, my mother left for China to try to earn money. I didn't understand what was happening. I thought she had abandoned me. I didn't know what coming back to North Korea could cost her life. It took me a long time to see the truth.
We started our organization back in March of 2013. During that time, we've had about 600 North Korean refugees studying English, public speaking, and career development. We've expanded our activities beyond just tutoring English so that now we publish 4 books by North Korean refugees, and also we co-edited 1 book. We've had 21 speech contests featuring North Korean refugees, and we've had about 150 North Korean refugees participate in those activities.
So we also want to provide the opportunity to speak out in domestically, internationally. So Indian trip is one of that, the international trip for those kind of refugees speak out to the world, especially Indian people in India.
When I went to UK for trip, and after return to Korea, I thought I need to study English because I couldn't communicate with them at all. I had so many things to share with them, like my personal story. So I asked them, could you help me to improve my English?
And today we're back with 2 North Korean refugees. Are they going to speak next? Okay, yes. Okay, with 2 North Korean refugees. So they will each tell their stories. I'll let them introduce themselves, and I might have something to say about them after they give their talks.
Unable to accept the reality that I would never see him again. And every day, I still live with the absence. It is your urn that will stay with me forever.
Just every day I cried, but I was not the only one. In one of the villages in China, there are several North Korean women like me.
By the way, your clothes so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this is called sari. This is the national attire. We wear on special occasions.
Okay, what we provide them is volunteers who can work with them and to help them develop their speeches.
Big company, and and then the company have some boat, big boat, and then they catch many fish, and then 나머지도 뭐지?
distribute
employees. So I ate a lot of fish, but he case it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, in my case, already know I didn't realize any problem in North Korea.
Right.
But as I mentioned, my mother left for China and escaped from China to South Korea. And she took me. She asked to her mother, my grandmother. My grandmother asked my father just to take me for a while to see my mother for just a while.
How they struggle even in South Korea. It's not easy life. South Korea is free, democratic country, and suddenly they come to a very open society. It's very difficult to adjust.
They might have suffered some kind of trauma when they were in North Korea, and now they want to tell those stories.
Without anyone asking my opinion or my thought or consent, just I was sold. At that time, I felt so unlucky then. So just every day I cried, but I couldn't do anything.
Real change begins when we stop looking at North Korea only as a threat and start seeing it as a place full of people whose lives matter.
When I come here, I meet with Leo and that madam. I get to know that what's the value of freedom and how people fought against everything, even sacrificed their life just to get freedom. So I really appreciate FCI working.
처음에 인도 쪽에 인도에서 북한에 관련된 북한 인권에 관련해서 관심을 가진다는 게 참 굉장히 신기했어요. 신기했고 또 어제 그저께 많은 그 스피치도 하고 이러면서 느낀 건데 여기는 인권을 약간 좀 조직적으로 얼개니지 해가지고 좀 하는 방향으로 많이 생각하고 있다. 그래서 NGO나 이런 단체들의 역할을 좀 굉장히 중요시하고 있다라는 생각을 하게 됐어요. 그래서 좋은 사람들을 많이 만나고 또 그런 같은 뜻과 가치를 가지고 있는 사람들과 공유하게 되고 나의 이야기를 나눌 수 있고 해서 너무 좋아하는 것 같아요.